And thank you for staying with us. Holy Apostles Soup Kitchen is the largest food program in New York, feeding the hungry, seeking justice for the homeless, and providing a sense of hope and opportunity for those in need. Now, they serve cafeteria-style lunches and brown bag programs and backpack pantry programs, Sunday suppers, social services initiatives, just to name a few. And here to tell us a little bit more is the Executive Director of the Holy Apostles Soup Kitchen, the Reverend Dr. Anna S. Pearson. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Daren.
And the great work that you guys are doing.
Thank you. Yes, it's a time of year where we have a lot of people coming in with a lot of different needs. So
walk us through a little bit about previously. So what have you seen come through your doors around the holiday season? Obviously massive numbers.
Yes. It's a year-round problem, I'm sorry to report, and it is also true that at the holidays people come, there's a lot of need, and there's also a need for community. I think Mother Teresa said that loneliness is a form of poverty as well, and we certainly have people coming to us who are seeking sustenance. They want food and they want to take advantage of some of the services we offer, but we are very committed to inclusion and to making sure that everyone who walks through our doors is treated with dignity and knows that they're worthy of care and love.
So as the Soup Kitchen continues to open its doors to people, give us this. You got your volunteers, you've got people who are coming. So about how many people do you see and how many volunteers do you have?
Every year, we work with over 15,000 volunteers. So we're very dependent on the volunteers who come to us. We have corporate groups who come, we have individuals, we have school groups, we have retirees. Everyone comes with a heart for the work, and we're very grateful for all that they have to offer. Every weekday, we serve over 1,000 meals a day. So it's a lot. There's a hot lunch program that is right in the church itself. And then we also have a robust brown bag lunch program. So that is in support of students across the street at the public school, a senior center in Penn South, which is people who live very close to Holy Apostles. And we also deliver hot breakfast to people who have been sleeping in Port Authority and Penn Station and can't stay there in the morning. And so we deliver those sandwiches to them. So we really try to go out beyond our doors to make sure that people can receive our services. And then there's information inside the bag lunches so that if they can make their way to Holy Apostles, they know they're welcome there as well.
And when we talk about homelessness, right, there is this growing trend of homelessness that continues to change. We thought homelessness was once defined as a certain group of people, but now we've got the working homeless.
Absolutely.
We've got single parents who are homeless. We've got families who are homeless. Give us a little bit more about how you've seen that changing landscape, because it's not the same as you saw years ago.
Correct. In fact, the New York Times just did an article this week saying that there is 114,000 homeless children in New York City. So we have started a backpack pantry program where we have backpacks that have food for a family of 4, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, so that over the weekend when the schools aren't in session, the families can eat. They can come to our doors. If they return the empty backpack, they get another one filled up for the following weekend, because we're trying to meet the needs as we see them in our neighborhood and in the 5 boroughs at large.
Thanksgiving is upon us, so tell us your plans.
We will be serving a meal at Holy Apostles, as we do. We have not missed a day since we opened, 35 plus years. So we will be serving a meal. We'll have a worship service in the morning, and then we will be opening our doors to anyone who comes. We welcome all without question or qualification who come to our doors.
And usually that Thanksgiving service obviously sees a lot of people, and then also the meal itself.
Absolutely, and there are fortunately a lot of people with big hearts in this city, so there are a lot of options for people who are in need, but we also welcome people who have come regularly and also newcomers who want to come and eat and share time and, again, know that they're worthy and that they have dignity.
You have a very special event called a fast-a-thon.
Yes.
And so for people who don't know this fast-a-thon, you've done it for 8 years, right?
Yes.
So what is the fast-a-thon and how can people take part?
So the fast-a-thon is a wonderful way for lots of different people to access their crowdfunding, social media connections, and they can set up pages, and everyone who participates says that on Giving Tuesday they will eat only one meal that day, because many of our guests only eat one meal. So in solidarity with them, the meal that they have at Holy Apostles, Fast-a-thon participants will agree to eat one meal that day. and then they will ask their friends and family, their network, their community to sponsor their fast. So people can set up their own page. They can also, if that's not what they want to do, they can also go to the Fastathon tab on our website, holyapostlessoupkitchen.org. They can sponsor someone else's fast if they'd like to donate. And in the past, we've raised $80,000 plus, and it really allows us to support the extensive programming we have at the church.
You do some great work. And so for people who want to be connected as a volunteer, I know you take a lot of volunteers on. What's needed and how do they take part?
Again, all are welcome. Thanksgiving, I'm happy to report, we have a lot of people who have volunteered. So this Thanksgiving, we are full, but we have every
So you don't need volunteers for
weekday.
Thanksgiving?
No, the day after, yes,
Okay.
yeah, please.
Right.
All your viewers, yourself as well,
Right.
welcome. There, again, on the website, you can register. You can also call, and we can put you in. If you can't register online or don't want to, all are welcome to do that. You come, you spend time, you get assigned a job, there's a short training. There are a lot of long-term experienced volunteers that also are very helpful for people who come in for the first time. And there's a wide variety of jobs, so people have done everything from prepping food to welcoming to talking with guests at tables to being part of our robust social services program.
Well, you've got a great week ahead of you, a lot of things ahead of you. So thank you for the great work that you do.
Thank you.
And certainly we'll definitely put the word out for the volunteers, and hopefully you'll get a few. And you might see me as well. You never know.
Excellent.
All right.
Thank you so much,
Dr.
Daren.
Pearson, thanks so much. Listen, now for more information on Holy Apostles Soup Kitchen, what you can do is visit their website at holyapostlessoupkitchen.org, or you can email Anna S. Pearson at holyapostlesnyc.org, and there you can get connected and find out how you can actually play a part. Well, stay tuned. We do have more open. Stay with us on this very special holiday edition. We're talking about organizations that are actually making a difference and doing some things for the Thanksgiving holiday. We'll be right back right after this.